In this lesson, we'll see how the StreamCat application adds low-latency stream playback to a user's channel page. As we saw in the last lesson, to play back a low-latency live stream, we need the playback URL from the channel object. In the last lesson, we retrieved the channel from the database and sent it along to the view. We'll need the channel ID and the playback URL to play the live stream and post analytics later on, but the rest of the information in the channel object isn't necessary for the front end. Additionally, there is some information in the channel that should not be exposed to the front end, like the user's stream key. Be careful not to accidentally expose sensitive information in your application. First, we need to add a video tag to the page. This element will be used to play the live stream. We'll also need to include the Amazon IVS Player SDK. At the time this course was published, the latest version of the Player SDK was 1.20.0. Your player might use a newer version of the SDK. Once we have the Player SDK and a video tag, we can create an instance of the IVS player. Next, we call load to load the live stream. Since we set the autoplay attribute of the video tag, we don't have to call the play method of the IVS player. If we had omitted that attribute, we'd have to call the play method after loading the playback URL. If the channel is not broadcasting, a 404 error will be thrown. We can listen for this error and begin polling every 5 seconds to attempt to load the channel. This approach allows us to autoplay a live stream whenever it goes live for any viewers on the page without forcing them to reload the page. StreamCat listens for the state changed event of the Amazon IVS player and updates a variable called isLive if the current state is playing. A badge that is positioned in the top right corner of the video element is updated accordingly. Finally, we watch the isLive variable and clear or restart the polling interval as necessary. In this lesson, we learned how the StreamCat application plays back low-latency live streams. In future lessons, we'll look at how StreamCat collects and posts playback analytic data and adds user chat functionality. In the next lesson, we'll look at real-time live stream playback.